Heather from CysterWigs.com, and this is a short and sweet color spotlight of the human hair version of the R12 26H by Raquel Welch on their Beguile wig. So this is a dyed color. This is definitely a dyed color. So this hair starts off similar to 1B or 2, which is a really dark brown or a soft natural black color, and then they lighten it to look like this. Now this hair feels pretty good even though it's been significantly lightened. But anytime you talk about human hair that's been color processed, you have to address the elephant in the room, and that's that you need to moisturize the living daylights out of the hair, especially the lighter in color you go, because you have to remember, remember your friends in high school who had really dark hair and then they thought it was really cool to try to bleach it or like put sun in it and it turned like lemon yellow? That's typically what happens to this hair, and then they have to tone it and condition it and then keep applying color until they get this shade. They use textile-like dyes to achieve the color, but that's not necessarily a bad thing because that textile-like dye holds better than human hair dye, which means it's not going to fade as quickly as traditionally dyed colors might. The big difference though between a virgin color, now this is a couple shades darker but it's pretty similar. This is a Frida wig. This is a Dania that I own. But you can tell, even though obviously these aren't exactly the same color, that because this is a dyed color, it doesn't have the same kind of variations in tone. It looks like it's been dyed, but it's still beautiful. But this color, you can see all those different natural variations of tone in there, and it does have a lighter color, a natural lighter color blended in with it. But that's one of the big differences between dyed hair, color processed hair like this, and virgin human hair, in case you were wondering what the difference is. The virgin colors are slightly more luminous usually, and they have more natural variations of tone. Now with that aside, this color is really beautiful, particularly if you're looking for sort of like a light Beyonce brown kind of color. This is a caramel brown with a very beautiful sort of medium golden blonde blended all over, mostly on top though. Let me go ahead and do a 360 so you can see. It's a beautiful warm color. And this is right out of the box. I have not styled this Beguile, so this is pretty cute. That rhymed, and I did not mean that, but I take full credit for the rhyme. Anyway, this particular color, as you can tell, is almost like a light auburn. It's very similar to something kind of like maybe the caramel syrup from John Renault is very similar, except obviously that's laid out more like a chunked color. So if you're familiar with that and you like those sort of shades, or maybe you like Envy's Creamed Coffee, this one very, very similar. And another thing that may be surprising to you, especially if you wear this beautiful Honey Pecan in the synthetic shades from Raquel Welch, this is warmer, right? Well, that goes back to what I was saying earlier. The reason why this is going to be warmer than the synthetic, and you should anticipate that the same is going to be true of any dyed hair color, no matter what it is, that hair is usually starting really dark, so it's going to be a little bit warmer. They're going to be more residual gold tones because it's a lot harder to remove those compounds from hair. It's a much bigger molecule, so it's just a lot harder to lift out. And all the cosmetologists out there are probably shaking their heads and going like this, and they're like, yes, of course. But the regular people out there may not know that it's almost impossible to lift out some of these brassier tones without damaging the hair, which is something that they really want to avoid, obviously, if they're making a wig. I'm Heather, I'm from CysterWigs.com, bringing you all sorts of nerdy infotainment type stuff. Hopefully you like that, and if so, make sure you check out our wig store, which is CysterWigs.com. And until next time, have a great night, everybody. Bye-bye.